No, I was going too fast. Alright, we got this. It's because my other ear cup wasn't on. Now it's on. Now I'm good. We're going to go wide open into fifth. Now we're downshifting, fourth, third, over the curb, second, over the curb, go wide to the left, stay in second, gas, we're going to go up to third, downshift now to second, we're going to get up to fourth here, off the gas, up to fifth, brake, on the curb, downshifting to third, stay on the curb, off the curb, off the curb, off the curb, down to second, now we're going to downshift to second, hard gas, up to third, fourth, fifth, now we're going to trail brake here and stay wide open. Off the gas, hard gas. At the crest of the hill we hit sixth. We stay wide open through here. Off the gas, on the gas, hard cut to the left. Let go of the gas, we're braking, downshifting, fourth, third, and second. We're not on the curb on this one. Fourth, fifth, sixth, hard downshift starting now. We're at fourth, hard cut to the left over the curb, down to third, down to second, down to first, on the curb, up to second, third, fourth, fifth, light brake down to fourth, hard downshifting into second, on the curb, up to third, downshifting down to second, we're wide open into fourth, let off the gas, on the gas, follow this through, off the gas, on the gas. We're braking and dropping down to third. Now we're dropping to second. Over the curb, up to third. We're gonna get into fourth. Now we're back to third. On the brake. Around the corner, off the gas, on the gas. As soon as we start up the hill, we're down to second. Third, fourth, fifth, we're wide open, wide open, wide open. Hard brake down to fourth, third, second. Now we're wide open. Wide open all the way until basically you drop going into the mini carousel. We stay in fifth, we don't go to sixth here. Off the gas, light brake, on the gas. Brake, downshift to fourth, I'll back on the gas. Now we're down to third, down to second, on the curb. Don't hit that fucking Porsche. Still in third, up to fourth, back down to third, second, first around the carousel, off the carousel, second, third, fourth. We'll stay in fourth all the way up to the hill. Off the gas, on the gas. Brake, downshift to third. Off the gas, on the gas, off the gas, and on the brake. On the gas in second. We're going to stay in fourth through most of this part. I'm off the gas, off the gas. Lost it a little bit there, but we're safe. We're going to stay at third. I'm on the brake, staying in third. Could probably drop to second there if I wanted to. Braking lightly. Braking down to second. Up to third. Gonna stay in third and just brake. Down to second. Now we're up to third. All the way into fourth. On the curb. Hard brake, drop to third. You catch air right there, so if you don't drop down, you're kind of cooked. Now we'll get up to fourth here, and then we want to be in fifth over the hill. Now we're in fifth. Wide open, wide open, wide open. Into sixth, we're going to drop all the way to fourth here. Fourth up the hill. Actually, third. Drop down to second. We're at the mini carousel, take it at third, all the way over. Go to exit in second. Now once we get to fourth, we're going to stay in fourth. Braking. On the gas. Letting go of the gas. Hard gas. That one little segment, 629, nice. It's that one little segment's where I lost it. Solid lap though. Solid lap. Just need to be able to do that a little bit cleaner and we'll be cooking.